You guys already know this is going to be a good one. I'm going to start with the verse, Mark 11:24. It says, "Therefore I say unto you, whatever you desire when you pray, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Okay, therefore I say unto you, whatever you desire when you pray, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Okay, I'm going to do like a breakdown for you guys because this is like the most important thing in this life. If you could really understand this concept, like this verse specifically. Okay, therefore I say unto you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Okay, you have to get to the level of consciousness to where you are already experiencing what you desire, regardless of what's taking place in the physical reality. Because if you actually understand the universe, the laws of the universe, the law of attraction, manifestation, you understand that everything in the physical is a reflection of you. Everything on the outside is a reflection of the inside. Okay, you have to be, like, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Okay, so you literally have to be it. Like when I break it down like this should bring a lot of clarity to it. Okay, you have to be it now, regardless of what's taking place in the physical. And as you are it now, it starts influencing the physical, the events, the circumstances, the situations that lead to the fulfillment of it. Okay, things are going to rearrange. You're going to go through pain. You're going to go through events, circumstances, scenarios that are all going to lead to the fulfillment of what you're holding to within. Okay, so let's start. Okay, let's start here. Okay, there's this power. We have the stick figure here. We have the large circle is the mind, the little circle is the body. Okay, as within, so without. Okay, as in your heart, so are you. Okay, it comes from what's taking place in the subconscious mind. Okay, if you really understand this, like you understand that, damn man, this is so it's so deep. Okay, 5% of your behavior is with your conscious mind. Okay, 95% of your behavior is subconscious. You're on autopilot. Okay, this is a blessing and a curse. Okay, if you don't have the right programs or the desired programs in your subconscious mind, then you're not going to be getting the results that you want. You're going to be on autopilot and you're going to be frustrated. Okay, but once you plant this image that you desire in your subconscious mind, it's already unfolding. And you're already being led to the fulfillment of it. And this is why this is the blessing, because 95% of your behavior is what you're holding to within. Okay. So this power that's flowing to and through you, it will take whatever you plant. Okay, so now you have to go about believing that you have received it. Okay, so whether it's the money, I mean, this is going to take a high level of self-mastery. This is why I say start with the daily habits. Do the daily habits that I teach. You'll start to actually have discipline in your life. Okay, as you start to discipline yourself from refraining from the things that are not serving you, you start to take control over your spirit. Okay, so then you can actually tap into this power. You see, this power, whether you want to call it God, infinite intelligence, source, whatever you want to call it, it has a plan for you. It's already written. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. He already placed that gift within you. He already placed the life that you desire within you. You just have to become aware of it. Okay, so like I said, start doing the daily habits as you like. It's all this comes down to is a level of consciousness. Okay, here we have levels of vibration, otherwise known as frequencies. Okay, at the very lowest level, you have animalistic, not aware at all of what's actually taking place, just operating based on instinct. You know, some people are at a very low level. They're not aware of what's actually taking place. They just think that they've been given this body and they're here to do whatever they want with it. You know, so they're not being obedient to God. Okay, the more obedient you are to God, the more that you will fulfill your purpose. Okay, So at the lowest level, it's animalistic. You're operating based on instinct. You're not very aware. Okay, divine consciousness or God consciousness, you're completely aware of everything that's taking place. And it's actually like you're aware that it's actually taking place through you. Life is happening through you. Like none of this would even be here if you weren't here. Okay, if you didn't exist. Okay, then you get to a point where you're like, oh, I'm actually creating my reality based on what I'm holding to within. So all the situations, all the circumstances, all the events are actually exactly necessary for the fulfillment of what I'm holding to within. You realize that you're creating your reality. Okay, so here's the thing. The only way that you actually assume this verse, therefore I say unto you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. The only way that you actually believe that you have received it is by raising your level of consciousness. Like that's it. As long as you continue to raise your level of consciousness, you will start to turn from the physical, where your attention is fully focused on what's taking place in the physical, judging yourself based on the car that you drive, the money that you make, the relationship that you have, the life that you have, the house that you're living in, whatever it is, you're judging yourself based on that. You say, that is me. No, that's not you. Okay? You are moving your attention from the physical to the spiritual. That's why I can sit here and I can say I'm speaking on stages all over the world. That's why I can sit here and say I have millions of people in the Higher Self community and millions of dollars, and I'm living in the mansion and driving the Ferrari and all that stuff. The reason why I can say that is because my spirit, my consciousness has transcended from the physical reality, believing that my identity is in what's taking place here and now based on the physical, and it shifted to the spiritual based on what God wrote, based on what he already placed within me. He already gave me that vision. He already gave you the vision. Your job is to embody it. The only way that you're going to embody it, though, is by removing the ego. And this is what I'm saying. Do the daily habits that I teach. Start instilling discipline. As you start to instill discipline in your life, you start to remove the devil from your spirit, because the devil is not discipline. The devil is chaos. The devil is noise. The devil is distractions. Okay, all that stuff is conditioning you to believe in the physical. As you remove your attention from those things by refraining from it and instilling the daily habits that I teach, as you do that, you start to actually walk by this vision. Like, bro, I'm telling you, this is so next level. But you have to get to this place, because this is the place that we all want to get to. When you get to this place, you're free. When you get to this place, your experience is no longer being tainted by what's taking place in the physical. You could be driving the worst kind of car and you don't even care. You are the nicest person. You're at a complete peace with your life and your process, because you know everything that's taking place is leading to what you're already experiencing in spirit, in vision. Like, this is the next level. Okay, so as you do that, you are shifting your attention from the physical to the spiritual. Now you just walk in this vision, because you're like, oh yeah, this isn't me. This stuff out here is not me. This is me. What I'm holding to within. God is your imagination. The devil is the physical. The devil's going to tell you, oh no, this is you. The ego is going to tell you, oh no, this is you. But God's going to tell you, no, I already created you as the version of you that you desire to be. You're already it in my kingdom. Walk with me and watch me orchestrate it. Okay. So as you do that, you're starting to become aware. Okay, the vision exists within you. You just can't see it right now because you're still engaging too much in the ego and in the lower self. Okay, so as you do the daily habits that I teach, you start to remove the lower self, you start to step into your higher self. The vision starts to become clear to you as you start to instill discipline. Okay, now you start to see the vision. Now you just start seeing yourself as this version of you, because it's being uncovered within you. It already exists within you. Okay, now you start to see yourself as this version of you, and over time you start to get emotional with this idea of you. I'm telling you, this is a natural process, though. Like, this is the natural process that will take place in your life if you walk with God. Okay, if you practice these principles, like this is how we all should be living. Free from sin, not engaging in vices, not engaging in distractions or noise or temptations or lust or any of these things. As you do that and you start to instill discipline, you start to raise your awareness from within, because you're refraining from the things that would lower your awareness. The things that lower your awareness are all the vices. It's all the things of no discipline, of the crowd, of what the majority are doing, and everyone's just lost in it. But you have to actually have a higher level of awareness to say, no, why am I going to do that anymore? That's not doing anything good for me. Okay, and as you raise your level of awareness and you start to act on that thought, you start to cut from the lower self, you start to elevate. And as you start to elevate, I'm telling you, this vision becomes clear to you. It's a natural process. So Mark 11:24, therefore I say unto you, whatever you desire when you pray, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. It's a natural process. God, when you walk with God, God will orchestrate it and he will align it all in his time. You just have to be obedient to him. And the only way that you're obedient to him is by doing the daily habits that I teach, refraining from the vices, elevating from within, and staying away from all the noise, staying away from all the nonsense. So click the link in the description. Join us in the Higher Self community. If you want to get in touch with me, DM me on Instagram at Michael Vincent Mindset. But I'm telling you, you will actually start to elevate and do this naturally as you elevate your spirit from within.